Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to our middle class house tour. I've done house tour type reactions before, but I feel like they're like the homes that I see are maybe on the sort of scale of richer people, because the one I've done recently, I think probably like 2-3 weeks ago, of the house, I think it was like on a lake or whatever. I think it was of the the American girl that was living in France, but she was back in America or whatever. That house was pretty crazy, and even based off the comments, people were saying, yeah, this isn't just your average home that you'll find, or even like a middle class home. This is definitely a wealthy family. Middle class homes, I assume it's to be nice, because I mean, if you're middle class, especially in the US, I assume the homes you can get are still like pretty crazy to see for a British person, because a middle class home in the UK, again, it's good. Like, there's no issues with it, right? They're still very nice, and what people here would love to have. The majority of people that obviously maybe won't be middle class or whatever. But yeah, comparing it to a US middle class home, I don't think it really is a comparison. But we're going to check this out. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy. Hopefully, you're doing well. Links are in the description to my Patreon, where you can see reactions that I can't post to YouTube. And let's check out this middle class home in Indiana.
Hi everyone, my name's Danielle. Welcome to our house. We're starting a new family vlog here. So we're in Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is the home that we live in. We're just, you know, your typical middle class family. And so this is just, it's paid off. Okay, I have to tell you, I know that sounds like I'm bragging, but I love the fact that this house is paid off, because it really helps. I've had a lot of tragedy in my life. This is something I am proud of.
Love that.
So we'll just show you around.
Already, I mean, this place is definitely standing out. It looks very exotic.
My oldest daughter really loves flowers, and so we have, you know, an assortment of flowers out here. Chrysanthemums, because it's full. We've got the little butterflies, the bees. We have our hummingbird feeder. We have our thing that our swing. This was my husband and I's favorite place to sit. A lot of really good memories. My husband passed away May 16th, so this is kind of like a special place. There's 2 pine trees right here.
You know what, if you've been going through that recently, you deserve all the stuff like this, man. And I'm happy that she said at the start, like, she's not really flexing, but she's proud, loud and proud about it. Fair enough, man. That's obviously horrible.
One
That's
time,
a big ass
my
tree.
husband wanted to get rid of these pine trees, and I said no. These remind me of you and I. So we've got these 2 big, lovely pine trees, which I feel like are protective of the house. Come on, we can go inside. This is our cat. This is Tom.
Just waiting to get out.
And we probably should turn the lights on, I guess. So,
Living room here?
this is our living room.
God damn, it's so cozy. It's so fascinating. There's a lot of this like water. Obviously on the outside there's a lot of, I don't know what stone, some sort of stone or whatever. It's in the home as well. That's a very cozy looking living room.
Let me turn the light on. Of course the light doesn't come on. Piano, couch, TV, all that stuff. This is our kitchen. This is our kitchen dining table.
You know what? This seems a lot more comparable to a UK home. It doesn't seem overly big. It seems spacious. It seems nice. Like this is still like a kitchen. Like my kitchen at home where I live now, it's probably half the size of this, but I do live in an apartment. And my living room's probably bigger, but that's also combined with my dining room. So my eating, like the table where you eat, and then like our sofas in the same room. But yeah, I mean, it's looking a bit more comparable to a UK home. Not actually how it looks, just sort of size-wise.
This is the fruit that I took to church today for my Bible study. So, anyways, that's that. My oldest daughter, she's in gymnastics, so we frequently have to clean these gymnastics
There's a flute in the background.
uniforms. I'm very proud of her. She's been doing that a long time. She plays flute. She's super disciplined.
Go on.
And This is my favorite room of the house, I have to say. And I wish the lights were on right now, but this is the fireplace. There's a vaulted ceiling here.
It's a very
It
high
doesn't
ceiling.
matter. Let's just move on.
We don't need to talk about Miss Danielle's room because this is going to be in my room tour, so we don't need to.
Okay. And this is my youngest daughter's room, Claire. She's a cheerleader, so she has these beautiful pom-poms here. So cool. And,
How much do cheerleaders, I guess professional cheerleaders, is that what you call it? Basically, if you, because I guess you cheerlead in like college, and then if you move up, if you, I don't know, I don't think you graduate from cheerleading. You probably do that as a side thing. But say when you graduate and then you're a cheerleader who's one of the best, will you then like cheerlead for like NFL games if you're lucky? Like, and how much would you get paid if you're like a cheerleader in those sorts of games? Cheerleading is so fascinating because it's something that's just not in the UK at all, and in the US, I feel like it is kind of a cultural thing, especially within other sports. Like cheerleading is like very, very just big, I guess. But yeah, how does it even work? Do you just graduate college and then also if you're good at cheerleading, you can maybe have an opportunity to cheerlead in sports, other sports and stuff maybe?
We won't show that.
Yeah.
There's some things that we just
Can't
want to
show
go.
that.
Okay, so and then this is
We
my,
gotta show the bathroom. Just your normal bathroom. So we just don't need
Box
to talk
standard
about that.
bathroom.
and then this is my room.
This is the master
and
ensuite.
I work for palliative care, but we'll have to. I don't think I should bring my agency's name into
This is her bathroom.
And then here is the other room connected.
Oh,
This is her closet.
so she's got a closet. She's got her ensuite. She's got her own office, bro. This room with the other connections is massive. Fair enough, man. This is what you work for, I guess, at the end of the day, right?
So just a sunroom back here. So, this is a simple house, but it's comfortable, it's easy to clean, it's paid for, and it makes life so wonderful when you have your house paid off. And you've gone through crisis, but you got that house paid off. So, whatever you can do, get your house paid off, get out of debt. That's my thing for the day. I haven't done a lot of things right in my life, but I will say that has been so incredibly helpful. So if you can do it, go for it. Have a good day.
Well, there we go. This is, I guess, your average middle-class home in the US. To be fair, I mean, again, size-wise, it's definitely bigger. I mean, that upstairs, just that ensuite room alone, like, that room is probably comparable to, like, honestly, if I compared it to the home that I grew up in, I grew up in a 2-bedroom home, but then there was another room that was sort of turned into a bedroom. But it was a very small room, like a box room. But I think initially it was just like for storage. But yeah, that was just turned into a room because there was 4 kids at one point. Her room there is probably the size of, I'd say 3/4 of the size of the upstairs that we had for 7 people at one point. Because my sister was there, my 2 brothers, my mum and my dad were there at the start. So 7 people in a space that was 3/4 of the size of just her room and then her ensuite areas. Maybe even more, to be honest. Maybe there's even maybe that just was the same size as our upstairs. But goes to show, like this home obviously is still very big compared to the UK. But and I think they didn't show some of the rooms as well because I think the person on the camera said that. But hey, man, if this is your average middle class home, then you are living good. But I guess there are some that are maybe a bit bigger than this, some that are maybe a bit smaller. But yeah, let me know, I guess, in the comments if you're someone who's, I guess you've got a comparable home to this, and how you'd compare it to that. Would you say this is above average, below average? Because to me, it looks like a nice home that in the UK you've probably got to pay a good £400,000, £500,000 for. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.